How to respectfully communicate with an AAC user. Please speak to me directly and normally. My hearing and comprehension is fine. Please don't feel the need to speak more loudly or with a different tone of voice. If anything, slowing down a bit can give me time to respond to you. Please don't interrupt me when I'm typing, try to fill in the blanks, or try to guess what I'm about to say. This is distracting and makes it much more difficult to translate my thoughts into words, into letters to press. It will make communication slower for both of us. Speaking people often interpret a slow pace, long pauses, broken eye contact, a blunt response, and missing nonverbal cues as poor communication skills. Please understand that these are the result of imperfect technology, not a deficit in skills or intelligence. If I start to type as you're talking, I'm not being rude, I just have something to say about what you're sharing. When using AAC, the fast pace of face-to-face conversation is the biggest barrier to my inclusion in conversation. Being patient, talking more slowly, or indicating moments where I have space to jump in are the best solutions to this. When you invite me to a meeting, please send an agenda or notes ahead of time. This helps me prepare my thoughts and speeds up the meeting. Please pay attention to the chat box during virtual meetings. The transition to remote work has made a lot of interactions much more accessible for people who type to communicate, but only if people pay attention to the chat box. Establish how the chat box will be included in meetings before beginning the meeting. If questions come up for discussion that weren't part of the agenda, that's ok. Things happen. Just check in with the AAC users to find out what works best for us. A good default is to round robin, so everyone can share their response, and we may want to respond last, so we have time to formulate a response. Please send or share notes after the meeting. Taking notes during a meeting compromises my ability to communicate during the meeting. Be understanding if I run into a technical difficulty during a meeting or interaction. It's frustrating for me too. Thanks for watching this video. If everyone knew these basic things about interacting with AAC users, communication would be a lot easier for us.